What's up, guys? Today I'm going to teach you 5 easy beginner tricks. So these are tricks that you should learn basically right after you learn to ollie. We're going to jump right into this. The first trick I want to teach you is how to roll off a ledge. This is really a beginner tutorial. There's 2 different ways to do this. First, you can roll off the side of the ledge, or you could just roll straight off the ledge. So there's 2 different ways you can roll off a ledge. You can roll off front side or back side. I would consider front side the side where the ledge is in front of you, like with the 50-50. So this would be rolling off front side. And I would consider this rolling off back side. So these are beginner tricks. These are tricks you can learn before you even learn to ollie. It's a pretty basic trick. All you do is when you approach the end of the ledge, you just lift up. You're gonna shift your weight from your front foot to your back foot a little bit, lean a little back. Well, I take that back. You're not really leaning back. So you're putting weight on your back foot, but you're leaning forward to compensate for the weight that you're putting on your back foot. So you're kind of leaning a little bit forward and putting pressure on your back foot. That's how you do it. If you just lean back, or it's just gonna shoot out. So let me show you again. So right as I approach the ledge, right when my front wheels would be going over the ledge, I'm putting pressure on my back foot, but I'm not leaning back. So as you approach the end of the ledge, you're gonna lift your weight off your front foot, put pressure on your back foot, and give it a little push right at the end. The reason you're giving it a little push is to make sure you clear the tail. So if you don't do that and you're not going fast enough, you're just gonna land right on the tail. That's gonna bring us right into our next trick. The next trick I'm gonna talk about is rolling off the ledge and landing on the tail and popping off. This is definitely a beginner trick, but it's really fun if you're just learning how to skateboard. So this is even easier than the first trick on this list. It's basically a slow version of the first trick. So you're gonna roll up to the ledge, lift your weight off your front foot, put it on the back. This one you can kind of lean back a little bit right as you fall off the ledge. And you need to lean back enough that you stop yourself on the tail. So if I do this and I don't lean back, I just fall off the ledge. So with this one, you definitely need to put your weight on your back foot. So there's 2 parts to this trick. So the first part is just kind of falling off the ledge. The second part is gonna be popping off. So for this part, you can just set your tail on the ledge, put your back foot right in the middle of the tail, your front foot behind the front bolts. Just kind of bounce it around a little bit, get comfortable. And then you're gonna do a little ollie, but this is actually easier than an ollie. So to do this, you're gonna push down on your front foot and then push down on your back foot. So we're pushing down on our front foot to give us a little more tail so we can pop up, to give us more momentum to jump off of the ledge. So push down, push up, and thrust your body forward. Your shoulders and everything are gonna go forward as soon as you do both of these motions. This is actually a really good beginner step to doing an ollie because it feels just like an ollie, but it's easier. You can even tap the ground. If you have enough weight on your back foot that you're not gonna fall off. I think that actually makes it look a little cooler. For the third trick, I'm gonna keep it kind of simple. It's the same kind of thing, but this time we're doing it more like a 50-50. So we're gonna ride off the end of the ledge. But before we come off the ledge, we're gonna get into a 50-50 for just a second. This is a great beginner trick. It's really easy. And it's a great practice step to learning 50-50s. So we're doing these tricks to build balance and just board control to learn other tricks in the future. So all I'm doing with this trick is getting on the board, putting weight on my heels. The weight on my heels is causing the board to turn back just enough that those wheels fall off of the ledge and your trucks hit the ledge. So once your trucks hit the ledge, it's easy to just stop and fall off. But what you do is you push through the grind. So you're gonna put weight on your back foot and push forward when you hit that ledge. There's more friction when you're grinding than when you're just rolling. So you have to compensate for that by pushing through the grind. So you're just gonna push a little bit and then pop off. So before you even do this trick, you might wanna practice popping off the ledge. So just set the board on the ledge and just kind of lift your weight off your front foot and pivot off. That's literally all you're gonna be doing to get out of this trick. So when it comes to doing this on a ramp, it can be really dangerous. So make sure your weight stays up here on top of the deck, because if your weight starts to transfer into the ramp, you're gonna have to drop into the ramp. And if you don't know how to drop in yet, that might be bad. So the next trick is very similar, but instead of putting both trucks on the ledge, we're just gonna put all our weight on the back foot and just do like a little 5-0 instead of the 50-50. So this is the exact same thing, but you really have to push through with this one, because if your truck sticks at all, it's just gonna slam down and go right back into that 50-50. So you have to put a little more weight on your back foot and really push through this one a little bit more. So the last trick I'm gonna teach you today is kind of like a backside 180, but you're not gonna ollie. So you're gonna roll up to a ledge and just do a little pivot all the way around, fall off the ledge, and roll away. I feel like this is easier than doing a backside 180, and it's definitely a good practice step. You can do these front side or backside. It's just easier to get the full 180 motion when you're coming off a ledge. So first off, to practice this trick, you want to set your board right on the ledge like you're doing a 50-50, and you want to turn your shoulders first. And as you turn your shoulders, you're going to lift your weight off your front foot, put it on your back foot, and just pivot around. This is probably the easiest way to learn the backside 180 motion. You're just lifting your front wheels up, turning your shoulders, and falling off the ledge. So after you've got that down, this trick is basically just combining what we learned earlier about rolling off the ledge with that little backside 180. If you're having trouble with that last one, you could actually learn backside power slides first, but I feel like that is a easier trick and it's a good beginner step to doing power slides. So with the power slide, you're just doing that on flat. Let me try to do something. Backside power slides can be a great beginner step for backside 180s. So there you go, guys. It's 5 easy tricks you can do before you even learn how to ollie. If you guys like this kind of content, reviews, tutorials, and just videos about what I'm learning as I grow as a skateboarder, then hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.